everyone. I thought I should jump in here and speak about the power and importance of personal development, or what I would like to say, Project You. I believe that you are the greatest project that you have to work on, and you are stuck with you for the rest of your life. So it's important that you develop yourself. It's important that you get to know yourself. We spend a lot of our time getting to know everybody and everything else but ourselves. So I think it's important for you to sit down with yourself, really understand, who am I? What are my strengths? What are my weaknesses? Where do I need to improve myself? Where do I want to see myself in the next year or 2 or 5? And then come up with small baby steps that will help you to achieve or improve or become the person that you want to become. I believe that life rewards incremental growth. The more that you grow, the more that you become a better person. And sometimes growing doesn't mean achieving a specific thing, like a thing that you can, touch and say, this is what I achieved. Sometimes growth is you unlearning toxic traits that you have, or you being more conscious about how you are affecting other people and how your behavior is contributing to either the negative or even the positive things, so that you can do more of those. So I truly believe that it's important to work on yourself. Do a dipstick, just to really spend time with yourself and say, who am I? What do I like? What don't I like? What do I want to achieve? What does success look like for me? Because also society sometimes can define success for us, and say that success is when this happens, but is it really how you feel? Because at the end of the day, if it doesn't feel good to you, even if it's a standard that society has set and you achieve, it will not feel like an achievement. So you need to define what success looks like to you, and start making steps towards achieving the things that you aspire for. I believe that we're brought into this life for a purpose, and we need to enjoy ourselves or reward ourselves with fun after we have achieved something. Because if our lives are all play and no work, at the end of the day we have nothing to show. But if we work hard and then reward ourselves with playtime, and just as the kids do it, if they do their homework, then they can go out and play with their friends. That's the same concept that we need to adopt as adults as well, to reward ourselves for good work and hard work. And of course, you can't work. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. So just strike a good balance where you spend time with improving yourself, and also reward yourself with a bit of fun. So closing this video, I'll just like to motivate you to spend a little bit more time with you and understand what you like, what you don't like, what your dreams are, what you aspire for, and then just challenge yourself to get out of your comfort zone. Doing this video, for me, I know it seems like nothing for a lot of people, but for me it's literally me getting outside my comfort zone, because it's something that doesn't come natural. I have to learn and adjust myself to be able to do this. But I know that if I don't do it, then I will not grow. And then if I don't grow, then I will not achieve the things that I want. And if I don't achieve the things that I want, I will not live a fulfilled, happy life. So sometimes you need to do the things that are uncomfortable for you to live a comfortable life. It requires some sacrifice, and that sacrifice is usually you stretching yourself a little bit more, you getting outside your comfort zone, and you doing things that challenge you, as well as empowering other people. So I challenge you to identify what your talent is, what your passion is, and start taking the baby steps necessary to living that life, because life will also reward you when you work on your purpose. When you do your purpose, there are certain things that you will not understand, but life unlocks certain things for you because you are walking in your purpose. Because your purpose is meant to empower other people. Your purpose is meant to make a difference in other people's lives. As we're here as a generation, um, we have an obligation towards each other. There's something that I'm bringing to the table that if I don't do, then you will not get. There's something that you're bringing to the table that if you don't do, then I will not benefit from. So it's important that we all come to the table with something to give and something to share, so that it's an exchange of gifts and talents and ideas, and we thrive. We all thrive because there is room for everybody to thrive. Thriving is not for a selected few or for a minority. It's for everybody who is bold enough and trusts their dreams enough to walk in them, and also create a community and a society where we don't intimidate people when they try. We allow them the space and the room to try, and the space and the room to grow, because a lot of people are scared to show their gifts because we laugh or we make fun of them, or and at the end of the day, if somebody's not delivering a God-given message to their generation, it costs all of us, because then we'll be walking you know, in darkness without knowing where we're going. So this was not meant to be a short video, just a little encouragement to say that get to know you. You are the biggest project you will ever work on, and you are stuck with you for life. So understand who you are and map the path to becoming the version of you that you would be proud of. Thank you so much, and see you next time.